A Rockford church ensures more than 1,200 people receive a free Thanksgiving meal Thursday. This is part of the 43rd annual Thanksgiving dinner. WIFR reporter Alyssa Kelly talks with volunteers about why they come together to give to others on Thanksgiving Day, even after the COVID-19 pandemic.
Organizers say this event is one of Rockford's largest Thanksgiving dinners, put together by roughly 125 volunteers. Along with the meals, people also received winter clothing items to keep warm on this cold Thanksgiving Day. It takes a team to put together a warm meal for hundreds in the community, and volunteers at Court Street United Methodist Church in Rockford make sure everyone enjoys a Thanksgiving dinner.
We're just so fortunate that we have each other, and we want to do something for other people.
This is the 8th year Anna Marie Arbisi and her family help the homeless and those who find themselves alone on the holiday. She says her family chooses to give on the holiday instead of spending it what some might call the traditional way.
All of us, my grandkids and my children and the in-laws, we just love coming. We love doing it.
But Arbisi explains there is one special dynamic she misses from previous years.
I miss interacting with the people that came in to eat. It was very special because we were able to talk with them, and sometimes I'd slip them extra food.
The sit-down orders changed to carry-out meals after the COVID-19 pandemic. Even though it is no longer a sit-down, this doesn't stop volunteers from giving back to those in need.
Grateful for the community for all their support. This year I asked for clothing. They came out and donated or purchased brand new items, whether it's sweatpants, coats, gloves, mittens, and some of us even knit and crocheted items too for them.
Help serve. The more we can do to help others, the more joy that comes into people's lives.
Thursday's event also included live music in the chapel. During the pandemic, the music took place outside but has now been moved back inside to keep residents warm.
Thanks, Alyssa. Sue Cram, the Thanksgiving chair of the dinner, says they plan to host this tradition every year as long as at least one person is willing to do it.